All right, we are on part 8, I think it is. This is Seattle, day 1. This chapter is called The Gate. I'm going to explain after the first cinematic for anyone who's new here kind of what this playthrough is going to be about, but I really quickly want to say Doomsday Kingdom Volume 1 has now unlocked the Virgin cover. This is something that you can actually replace on any whether it's your trade paperback or your single floppy comic. If you have them in the bag and board, you can either just pop this in front of it, creating a Virgin cover, whether it's on issue 5 or any of the other issues or even the trade paperback, or you can hang it right up on your wall as a mini poster. We just unlocked this recently, and we unlocked the gold foil plated bookmarks, so definitely check out this website. We got a lot more freebies coming if you're interested in zombie comics. Look at all that awesome artwork. 128 pages, not much time left, so jump on Indiegogo and check it out. There was an issue with the campaign on the website. I guess it got locked in, so if it's done in 30 hours, fear not, we are going to keep it in demand for a little bit, and while supplies are there, we're going to give everyone all the extras that you earned during the campaign. That's the bookmark and the posters, and there's more coming, so check that out. I'll be back with you after the cinematic.
This hunter was on top of him, drowning him, and Joel couldn't get to his gun.
Jeez. Were you scared?
Well, I didn't even think. I just ran in there, grabbed his gun, and shot the guy in the face.
How old were you?
14. How old were you when you first killed
It's
someone?
not a cinematic.
We talking infected?
No. Fully conscious, non-fungal person.
10?
Wow.
I just want to say, I love how some of this little stuff feels like it's too condensed. It gets a bit ridiculous. Like Dina, everything Ellie has done, and again, this is because they don't have time to actually let you sit and like Dina. So everything Ellie has done, Dina has done better and different and earlier. Like Ellie killed someone, the first person at 14 years. Dina's 10, you know. Ellie killed 12 or 14 infected at once. Ellie killed 20. It's like okay, we get it. Ellie's a super badass. It'd be nice if you showed us this instead of just telling us.
I stabbed him.
Shit.
And look, it's stabbed instead of just simple
got me
shooting.
beat.
Yeah, you got her.
Real bad.
You definitely got her beat. Get to
So how
something.
lost are we?
Shut the fuck up. Get to a positive.
Uh-huh.
This is
Have
beautiful.
a little faith.
And it's another little break. This is
What
a
about
little.
those crazy cannibals you said you enjoyed?
I fucking can't sometimes with the way they just yap, fucking yap. Anyhow, with the way that this is introducing you into Seattle, I like it because it's nice and tight, and then when it opens up gradually, and then it opens up in a big way, really big way to explore. We're not going to get to that in this chapter, but
They came after you guys once. Maybe these WLS
it's all part of
are connected
how the
to
game
them.
is designed.
No. It didn't seem like the same group.
Maybe those black market smugglers back in Boston?
Do you not? Joel crossed a lot of people. I don't see the point in guessing.
Plus,
Okay.
Ellie already knows.
Until we find
That's
out
what
more information.
replaying this. That's why the pacing, how they choose to do the flashbacks, it's so fucking dumb when you replay it, because Ellie knows everything already, but they replay it to show just the player. But yeah, this is all gorgeous up in here, and I'm almost positive there's no. You can't even get off your horse, so there's no collectibles really. And I don't think in moments like this there should be collectibles. Just let the player simmer in the playable cinematic type vibe. I guess that would be a checkpoint. Anything that locks you out of the net. It seems like, for me, I didn't really test that theory, but anything that locks you out is seems like it's a checkpoint. And I'm not just half drunk. I am testing some of the trees that you can and can't go in between. Adding a little bit of free roam to the area. Well, that was stupid. I thought I can actually go in there. Like this, adding a little bit here does kind of help. But they do a good job at making the woods nice and thick and giving you a little pathway to guide you along. Even in my first playthrough, like this is a neat little area. I thought it would be blocked off, but it actually leads you out to the same way. It's nice that they have that. Look at it. And it all leads to the same place, but it's how it leads you there. It's nice and clean, but it doesn't have that stiff leading the way feel to it. And I like how you can go off the path. And this is helpful for replays, in my opinion.
Yeah,
You're
we're
replaying a
close.
game instead of going
Still
down the
keeping
one
an eye out.
hallway every frickin' time.
Got it.
You can, you know, and it's a little thing that helps with the replayability.
Oh, another superhero card.
Question. If you could have one superpower, what would it be?
Probably invisibility?
Strong choice. Is that so you can spy on me?
Yeah, that's exactly it.
I wonder what the idea was where some of these you can't. I like that little spark. Some of these you can't break in early on, and later on you can. I wonder what the point was there. Maybe they just didn't get around to it for this section. I don't know. Some of Ellie's gameplay, though, that is a little bit meh, is the fact that they ramp up Abby's. I feel like they were worried so much about whether or not you like Abby that they made her gameplay a lot funner as far as the action is involved and set pieces and whatnot. And for Ellie, there's a lot of open sections
go.
that have just
Guess I was
looting.
wrong. Turns out you do know where you're going.
That when I replay, it is kind of boring. And I love the world, so right now, it's awesome to be able to roll around in this world how they have it. On the same strength, it would be insanely amazing if there was one or two infected out here. Look at this area. We will never get to play this area with an infected, or imagine even just fighting. I don't understand their thought process either. I get you want a cinematic entry into the game, but fighting infected in this area in particular, that'd be so fucking cool, man. Huge fail on not doing that. Well, the fails are only 1 point each, but you know what I mean. I think I would... There's some way to add a combo fail for that, because that is just hella dumb. Oh, I thought there was something back here that I got last time. I may be thinking about something else. And you can't go down there, right? It won't even let me down there. It won't even let me jump off. I don't have that ledge guard on. And I'm wondering why they didn't incorporate more not collectibles, but more, what's the word I'm looking for? Supplies, resources inside the back of the cars. Because once we get to an area where we can actually break open the cars, I found one car, if I remember right, that had a rag in it, like laundry in the back seat. And I'm just wondering why they didn't incorporate that a little more. I think that would be a little more interesting. Bust into some cars and get a couple pieces of resources. Where's she at? There she is. Can I jump off this and get on the horse? No. She did stutter a bit, though. Ah, it would have looked nice getting back in there. But yeah, not dealing with any infected in this area. Or even allowing your horse to run a little bit faster. Oh man, it's just such a cool little stretch of game. And this is what I mean by Ellie sections. There's sometimes where it feels like it was done on purpose, or they purposefully tamed it down to give you an extra like oomph when you play Abby. Maybe the game couldn't handle infected in this area. I don't know. But it's lame when you replay it. You're so enamored when you first play it because it's freaking gorgeous. It really is. But replaying it, you tell me we can't have 2 or 3 infected roaming around here? Come on, man. I would have thought there'd be at least a crowbar up here. You guys let me know. Are you playing this with the interactions turned off and stuff like that to give it a little more immersive feel to it? And it is cool that map that you find here is also incorporated in the gameplay itself. The storyline, I should say, specifically. I like that touch. It's neat. Is it a little convenient, kind of dumb? I guess, you know, convenient-wise, it's the only way to allow Abby to find Ellie. It's the only way
Anything
that
good
they
in there?
have set up.
Found an old tourist map.
Well,
But
that's something.
I don't blame Tommy. I know people are criticizing Tommy for leaving a map behind, but I mean, he came in and found Ellie. I don't think the last thing on his mind was, oh, she dropped a map of leading right to where they were, you know? I'm not even really sure why Ellie put where they were staying on the map. That was kind of a bit... Maybe I'll look at it when we get to it. Because that's a bit dumb. You would think where you're hiding out, just in case you lost the map, you wouldn't want your hideout location. This is gorgeous. Yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous. How close can we get?
Sure seems quiet. Yeah. Think about how well we hide our lookouts.
I know. That's what scares me.
This too. Turning the corner, entering this. It is a beautiful visual. Put a couple infected back in that strip I talked about. Have this a little more beautiful entrance into the actual gameplay, because this is where it kicks off as far as the gameplay, even though you did your introduction before. I mean, this is just beautiful.
Whoa.
And then
Is that the
bam,
QZ?
opens up pretty good.
Watch the high spots.
WLF. Trespassers killed on sight. That's friendly. At least we know we're in the right place.
Where is everyone?
They put up this sign. Means there's gotta be a way in.
I could have sworn... Oh, yeah, it is this. This is the road I went to the back of. There we go. Bam.
Looks like there's some cracks up there. In the wall, up above.
The sound of... I don't want to look game.
You see it?
Yeah.
You know what? I should leave that on
Not
for
sure
the
how we get
review.
up there though.
Sound of the frogs. You hear them down there? I forget which game it was, but I did play a game in the past year or two that had... it was out in... It was out in nature, kind of, sort of. I can't remember which one it was, man. I feel like it was a first-person shooter. It wasn't a terrible game, but I just remembered distinctively picking up on the subtleties that were missing, especially the atmosphere sounds. Like being near a woods and not having any bug sounds or frog sounds or other things from the atmosphere. And it's amazing how those little, and I don't know if it's even little, but it's amazing how it seems like those little additions, I don't know how much work it takes putting it in there, maybe getting the whole game to run, maybe it's a good amount of work, but it seems like those little additions add so much more than what they actually are. They're just little, you know, insect and frog sounds, but, and not just that either, the way the trees, the birds, you hear them flocking. Yeah, I might have to put this on, I might have to, it's on Survivor, I might have to put the resources on hard or something, because I played on Survivor beating the game twice, and when you find no pills and no gears, you open so many empty drawers. It literally made me stop the game. It was so dull. When you get to the gate, look for a soldier named Kieran. Tell him I sent you. Then give him the kilo, and he'll give you blah 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 blah. Again? Are you shitting me?
Pretty picked over.
Well, maybe this one just never had anything, because I think she says picked over no matter what it is. What? Where are you at? What are you doing?
Dina, help me up here.
Okay. I'll keep an eye out. Just see if you can get the gate open from the other side.
Sounds good.
I don't think I'm missing anything. I'm pretty sure it's cut and dry.
Ellie? I'm good.
Just almost died.
Yeah, now that's a badass view. They do that a few times in this game, and it's clever. One thing that's really clever, though, when you get further along, the area that you play in for the 3 days, you really notice it when you're Abby a lot more, just because of the area you go. But you can see all the locations from certain spots. So it's cool seeing the Ferris wheel, the aquarium, the tall tower that you enter to take the shortcut. And the sound right here is impressive. Everything you do sounds slick inside this Echo. Even firing a gun. And listen to Dina, too.
Ellie? Everything okay?
It's nothing!
Forget what else I did. I did something else, and it had a really nice... Oh, maybe it was the bottle. The brick. We'll try the bottle. Nice attention to detail that could have easily got overlooked. Actually, that bottle didn't sound like it had too much of an echo to it, but it doesn't matter. That was part of the brick.
Okay. Wonder when this was written.
Got a big operation, blah, blah, blah. Take gas from the courthouse.
The Saravena base. That's something.
Is that it? No. Yeah, fucking empty drawer. It's gonna drive me nuts. You guys let me know if it matters if we play on straight survivor. Right now I have it on straight survivor, everything. But I'm thinking about turning resources down to hard. Not anything crazy. I've seen people play like this, and it literally destroys survivor because you get so many bullets. You're always mad. Bullets, bombs, Molotovs. It's nuts. But
Okay.
I'm thinking,
How do I get
just do
you
it a little
power?
bit. I love that little... Oh, they won't let you do the... That sucks. They won't let you do photo mode where she's touching her face there. What are you thinking, Ellie? Strong sounds all around. Listen to that.
That's a generator.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I was about to throw it over. I got confused for a second there.
Oh, shit.
There's people that speedrun The Last of Us, and I'm actually real curious to see them speedrun, or not even see them speedrun, but just curious how long it would take them to speedrun part 2. Because certain parts feel like it is a little more complicated than part 1 was. Maybe not a little more, maybe a lot more.
Hey, everything okay? What was that sound?
I got that gate open. Gotta figure out this one now.
Well, we believe in you.
Thanks.
Yeah, that is how you do it, ain't it? You believe in me, huh? How about this? I thought I could make it through the hole, chat. I swear I did. I might as well let her in real quick. Then I'll do it. Ah, come on. I didn't mean to do that.
Needs juice.
Oh yeah, check this out. Nice clean shirt. It's the little details. Oh, get all nice and dirty. Show your filth, Ellie. Water dripping off. Fantastic little stuff. The sound, that little end of the plug, it actually makes that sound in real life. Or at least something similar.
Whew. Okay.
Oh my god, if I open up one more empty drawer. Wait.
Yes.
I can't believe I remembered that. That's ridiculous.
Well done.
Shit.
Hey, come on. Let's get out of here. That crash was pretty loud.
How many times have you played the game and you jump a little too early when you mean to hop in a window to escape the infected or something. And instead of hopping through the window like a badass and escaping them, you kind of just jump in front of the window. I've seen a review that slammed the game for that, saying that jump mechanic is pretty much useless. I disagree because if you can't, if you're not clever enough to utilize it in certain situations, then that's on you. But don't take it away for the rest of us who can actually utilize it for stuff. And what was I gonna say? But I will admit, but I will admit, I have tried running away, and instead of doing this and doing a clean jump through a window, I've been like, wait, I've been like this. No. Wow, I'm doing it perfect now, but you get the idea of just jumping. You'll catch
Now
me
what?
doing that shit.
I found a note back there. Had some codes on it. It says there's a WLF safe house at some place called Saravina Base.
Saravina. So we find it?
Hopefully we find our first
Just a map.
WLF. Get them to talk. Go from there.
Now, I'm pretty sure there wasn't much here. I really thought there was a little bit more. We went for 26 minutes, though, so that's not too bad. But I'm pretty sure that is the end of the section. Oh, no, you know what? Sorry,
do
we
it.
got to go a little bit more. It's right up here where there's no gas, it says. This is a nice little spot, though. Do I gotta jump up there? Is there really that much more? Let me check this truck out. Alright, I guess there's nothing you can really do over here. Oh, wait. That looks cool. The scenery here, though. Oh, that is so gorgeous. The moss over the traffic lights and the stoplight. Man, how did I not notice that? Maybe I just did, but I didn't. I love the look of that. That is so fucking cool. Yeah, that is so fucking cool.
Oh shit, look. Saravina Hotel.
That's gotta be it. Okay. Let's find a way past this, fuck Fedra gate?
Very creative. Gets right to the point. Let's get closer and scope it out. Back in Boston,
I think I forgot to
they
do
catch
this.
you tagging a wall like this, beat the shit out of you. Or worse.
QZs sound like fun.
For the last symbol. What was it? The trespassers shot on sight or something? I think you're supposed to do a diary, but I forgot it. No? I swear if you're empty. Disaster response. June, denied, expelled. July, admitted, 17, expelled, yada yada yada. WLF disruption of our supply lines, in addition to infected attacks and spore infestations, means we are still unable to meet this weekly food distribution quotas. Keep the city gates sealed to new entrants until further notice. To ease the burden of the food stock, step up your sweeps for criminals and expel them. All Class 2 criminals now qualify for expulsion. We're running out of time.
Idiots. Just turning everyone against you.
Alright, make sure there's nothing that way. Now this is where the end is
Okay.
for
Here we go.
the gate.
It's out of gas.
God damn it. Well, what do we do now?
Oh shit. The note.
What?
The note mentioned that there's gas in the courthouse garage and the dome.
All right. Courthouse garage and the dome. So what's the plan for finding these places?
We ride around and see what we see.
You think Tommy came through here?
Bet he did.
All right, so apparently this is officially the downtown section. So we're going to come back to that. This was a nice little intro into the game. I think one of my only flaws, really. I'm sure when I do the official video, we'll pick out some minor ones. You guys can put some down in the comment box below. But some of the only ones that stand out to me is having infected. And I get the vibe of it. I'm trying to take into consideration the flow of the entire journey and story. And I do get the vibe of it, how you enter. And it's just a smooth entry and exploration. And even taking that into consideration of what they were going for, I still disagree. Mainly because this isn't the beginning of the game. We already fought infected. We already ran from a horde. You're in a video game at this point. So having such a cool area, location, I think the only thing that could really make up for it is if they said we tried, but because of however or whatever, we weren't actually able to incorporate them in the game because the game couldn't handle it. Don't ask me how that's possible. I'm just giving you an idea of that's the only way it makes sense. Outside of that, saying, oh no, we wanted this easy entrance into the thing. It's like, well, no, that's unacceptable. All right, put your thoughts and opinions down below. Please let me know if you like these. I started putting them up, and it looks like we're getting a decent amount of feedback so far, but we'll see if that continues. And if not, if you guys aren't interested in the behind-the-scenes type gameplay while I put my review together, I'll just put up the review itself when I'm ready with that. So, all right. Thoughts and opinions down there. I'm done talking. It's your turn.